Hello and welcome to the autumn celebrations, to the fall equinox. Today is the 22nd of September 2016. My name is Martina Kreiner and I am the creator of Healing with Tiles and Simply Me. Unbelievable but true, in our journey through the seasons, we have now arrived at the fall equinox. The equinox, there are two equinoxes in a year, the spring and the fall equinox. And they mark the days where the sun shines directly onto the equator and the length of day and night is nearly equal, but not exactly. So in September, the September equinox marks the moment where the sun crosses the celestial equator, the imaginary line in the sky above the Earth's equator, from north to south, and vice versa in March time. Now the autumn time is a time of gratitude. And before I go a bit closer into the energies of the seasons, I wanna share a poem with you I have come across within the last week, and I'd love to start these celebrations with this poem by Rumi. I prayed for change, so I changed my mind. I prayed for guidance and learned to trust myself. I prayed for happiness and realized I am not my ego. I prayed for peace and learned to accept others unconditionally. I prayed for abundance and realized my doubt kept it out. I prayed for wealth and realized it is my health. I prayed for a miracle and realized I am the miracle. I prayed for a soulmate and realized I am the one. I prayed for love and realized it's always knocking, but I have to allow it in. A very powerful poem, very powerful words. A powerful poem, powerful words that encourages our knowing that everything is an inside job. And if we tend to fall asleep a little again and blaming others, looking on the outside for reassurance, take a breath and come back inside and remember that it's all an inside job with an outside reflection. Now in the season of autumn, we are looking at the energy of gratitude, forgiveness, and harvest. We are really invited to open our hearts to fully receive the bounty, the harvest, the abundance that is here for us. So the seeds we planted in springtime are now ready to be harvested. But there is no pushing, forcing, pulling it out. But it's more a opening of the heart and opening it even further and further. An allowance, a gentle allowance to receive the bounty. There is not much to be done. Yes, there is always the action steps to be taken, following the inner guidance. But there is no pushing or forcing involved. So tune into yourself and see, where do I allow things to come to me, or where do I force it and it actually moves even further out. The energy of gratitude. So the autumn time, as by the Native American medicine wheel, is related to the element of water, the virtue of gratitude, the life cycle of adulthood, and it brings with it the opportunity to let go of what no longer serves us, as in creating space, to open our hearts wide open and to receive our very own harvest, and to allow those miracles in. Now, if we look into nature, and nature is, as always, a very great teacher to us, we can see that everything is now ready to be harvested, and all that needs to be done is we have to pick it, or sometimes, pull it out of the ground. But it comes out easily with no force. It's already there. Our abundance is already there. There is never a lack thereof. It's our own beliefs in limitation that we buy into over and over again, that there is a lack, but at the end of the day, there isn't. Now again, open up your heart, open it further and further to receive your very own harvest. Now, the element of water is very closely linked to the time of autumn, which is also very closely linked to the emotional body. So this combination allows us to look at our shadow self. It allows us to harmonize ourselves. It allows us to let go of beliefs, of emotional blockages, anything that hinders us to truly live the abundant life that we are here to live and experience. Now, for a moment, I want to talk a little bit about the element of water. Now, water is Mother Earth's lifeblood. It's sacred. It's like the blood in our very own veins. That is what water is to Mother Earth. It's a great necessity, because without water there is no life. And humanity would wither. Now we have a great responsibility to look after the water. I mean, it's well looked after by Grandmother Moon. She governs all waters, the ebb and the tide. Not only in the great oceans, but also in our very own bodies. Remember, we are consisting of more than 70% of water. But for a moment, I just want to pause. If we think of our planet, of Mother Earth, if we think of all the waters, all the pollution, all the devastation. And I'm not asking you to buy into this heaviness. I'm asking you to rise above it and send out your love and gratitude, your prayers to Mother Earth's water, to the water within you. Because as you heal yourself, you support the planet to heal itself. So all you do for yourself, everything you encounter throughout the autumn time will also support Mother Earth in turn. We are all connected, related. There has never been a separation, and there never will be. This separation is only in our mind, in our ego mind, that is. The limitation that we are now here to bust. One step at a time. Now the water is the element of the emotions, of the emotional body, of the subconscious, and it can support you with your purification, with your intuition, with compassion, gratitude, and connecting to yourself. So every time you connect to water, and that could be just by washing your hands, brushing your teeth, having your shower, taking a bath, do so with intent. Ask the water to take any heaviness, any blockages with it. Play with it. Be grateful for it. Now in the autumn time, we also have a spirit animal. And the spirit animal that is very closely linked to autumn is the buffalo. And the buffalo in itself reminds us of abundance. Abundance is upon you. Don't force it, but follow the easiest path, which is now apparent. You see, the buffalo is an animal that was very, very important for the Native American survival in the olden days. The buffalo would sacrifice its life for the life of the human beings, for the people. And all and every part would be used for their survival. All and everything, including the hooves. So buffalo teaches us that true prosperity comes when we are grateful for what we have, and when we live in harmony and love with everybody within the universe. Honor all relations, honor all connections to all and everything around you, and be grateful. A very powerful spirit animal, a very powerful medicine to carry. Autumn time also got a royal star, as every season does. And in autumn time we will work with the energy of Antares. And I'll go a little bit more closer into that in the energy journey, as Antares will share its energies with us. Right, so in a nutshell, this is the energy we are playing with for the next 3 months. As always, I invite you to reflect back over the summertime and see what has been coming through, what information, what situation, what experiences you encountered. And I also would invite you to take a moment to set your goals and intents for the upcoming 3 months. And most of all, to open your heart as wide as you can, and even beyond that, to receive the harvest, to receive your harvest, your abundance in your environment. Right, so we are now ready to start our energy journey that will share the energies of the autumn with us. I start our journey with a prayer. This prayer will allow you to center yourself, to open your heart, and allow the following energy journey to fully do its magic. Let go, relax and quiet this busy brain. Let go, feel the releasing breeze circling around you. Open your heart, your body, your mind and soul. Be aware and let go of these worried thoughts. Embrace the light and airy future where everything is possible. Let go. Let's take a deep breath in and out, and in and out. Fully feel our physical body from head to toe. You may want to wiggle your fingers, shake your arms, wiggle your toes, shake your legs, jump up and down. Then make really tight fists. Crunch everything up, even your mouth, your face, all the muscles. Just crunch it all up as tight as you can, as tight as is possible for you. And then with the out breath, let go. Now feel in your body again. Feel your muscles, your skin, your neck. Maybe you would want to give it a little swirl around and feel into how your head is fixed to your shoulders. And breathe into it. Now feel into your body again. Breathe in the air and feel how it's traveling down your windpipe, down to your stomach, your sacral area, and how it turns around as you breathe out again. Breathing it out through the mouth and create a little whistle. It's like a wind is blowing out of your mouth. Let's take another deep breath in. And this time breathe it all down to your legs and feet. And even further, you can feel the roots growing out of your feet. And you're connecting down to Mother Earth. And as you're exiting this breath, it travels all the way up your roots, your feet, your legs, up your torso, your head, out your crown, whoo, all the way up through your branches, all the way up to the cosmos. And you are connected from head to toe, from branch to roots, from Father Sky to Mother Earth, connected. That's what you always are. It's just a matter of tuning into this unseen connection. The more you tune into it, the more you are aware of it, the more it will become seen to you in whichever way you choose to see it. In this connection, in this heavenly connection, allow yourself to feel love for yourself, your world, all your relations. Allow yourself to feel childlike joy. And breathe it in and out. Allow yourself to feel gratitude for being here in this moment with me, listening to my words and receiving the energy that is being shared with us today. Now focus on your heart, open it up a little further. As you breathe in this love and joy and gratitude, open your up. Just imagine yourself, you open it up like a flower opens up as the sun shines onto it. Imagine yourself to be this flower and open up your heart and open it up and open it up. And keep it open for the remainder of this energy journey. If you feel you're contracting slightly, envisage the flower again as it basks in the sunlight and is fully open just because it loves to receive the sun rays. We now shift our focus down to our feet, and we can feel that the ground is wet. And as we shift our focus down to our feet, we can feel this slight wetness is becoming into a small puddle. We look down and we see that we are standing right above a tiny little spring. It's our spring. And as we opened our heart and as we got more and more aware of our connection, this spring started to flow. And as we shift our focus to our heart and down to our feet and the spring, we can see that the flow of the spring is increasing. And it's increasing and increasing, and it's becoming a little puddle. It's becoming a little stream. And as we amplify this love and joy and gratitude, as we are receiving the sun rays in our own flower heart, this spring is just taking off. The flow is increasing, and out of this little stream becomes a larger stream. It rises up to our knees, to our thighs, to our waist. And be assured, this is your spring. That is you. That is flowing so abundantly out of Mother Earth. And by now it's risen up to our chest, caressing our skin. And we know we can now just lean back and be carried in our very own spring water. So we lean back and float in our water bed, effortless, gentle, joyful, loving. And we are so grateful for this experience. It feels so unbelievably good on our physical body, emotional body, mental body, and spiritual body. As we just float, there is nothing that needs to be done but to enjoy the abundance. By now, our little spring that just started moments ago is a stream, and we are being carried with its current. There are some areas that are so calm, and it feels like the water does not move at all. we come to other parts of our river where it gets a little rocky, and we kind of open our eyes just a little to reconfirm we are still in our river. And as we ease into it, it feels like a massage on our back, this slightly rocky water, and we are grateful for this massage. We are being carried further down the river, gently rocking around in our boat, in our vessel that we call our physical body. The water not only carries us, but it actually entered our entire physical, emotional, mental and spiritual body. It is part of us. And we are now setting the intent to let go of what no longer is beneficial for us. In emotions, in mental beliefs, patterns, structures, doubts, and replacing it with a belief that we are connected at all times, with a belief and a trust that we are supported, that we are cared for, that we do not need to push or force, but allow, following our inner guidance. Now that does not mean not actioning at all, because in this holographic 3D world we live in, we need action steps to manifestation, to bring the goodness down into our world. But for now, lean back, enjoy the ride. And our river now joins that of others. There are many rivers joining till we come to a great big ocean of oneness. Let's breathe into this oneness, where everything and all meets. Welcome home. And again we set the intent in this oneness as we all come together as one, as we can all feel one another. We ask the water to take what no longer is beneficial for us on a universal, on a community level, in our physical bodies, mental bodies, emotional bodies and spiritual bodies, and so it be. Allow the water to fully enter the entirety of you and do its job. There is nothing you need to do, but feel the love, joy and gratitude in your open flower heart. Now for a moment, tune into your heart. See, how does your flower look? Is it wide open? Is it still basking in the sunlight? If you feel it's closed up a little, just open it up again. Feel the sun rays in your heart and open it back up, open it back up. Allow yourself to receive and be harmonized at the same time. This is the ultimate pampering with all elements involved. So you've got the water harmonizing your bodies, you've got the sun opening up your heart and harmonizing your bodies. Sun as in the fire. You can still feel the wind on the top part of your body as it is taking away from the top what is no longer beneficial for you, and you've got the earth right within you as you're still connected to Mother Earth through your roots. Feel the goodness, feel the abundance, feel the love. Now within this absolute limitless relaxation, where you've opened your up so fully, allow your life's vision to pop up right out of your heart in front of you. It looks like almost like a hologram within a hologram. It's like this ejected image that comes right out of your heart. Or it could be a little video. What is it you see? What does your life's vision look like? And if you don't see an image, hold on to the love, the peace, the joy, the gratitude, the harmony you want to experience in your life. What does the world look like in your ideal world? What is your vision, your world's vision? How do you feel in there? What do you look like? Who is with you? What do you do? What brings you the most joy? I'm going to be quiet for a moment to allow you to bask in this energy of love, joy, and gratitude. Now focus back on your heart again, the flower in your heart. See whether it's still wide open or open it up even further as we increase the intensity of the energy stream. As the star Antares adds his energy to the mix, the star Antares supports you to harmonize your life stream. It supports you to receive clear visions, clear informations on how to take the next steps forward. So open up your heart and allow this intensified energy stream in your heart and throughout all your bodies. Now focus back onto your heart. Take a deep breath in and out. Leave your heart wide open. Allow your flower to receive even more sun, even more Antares energy, water energy. Allow the process to continue. We are now circled by dolphins, and the dolphins form a bed around us, a little carrier that brings us back to our very own river. And joyfully they are jumping up and down up a river. They make us laugh. We hear them talk to us in their gentle, joyful manner. And the more we laugh, the more we fill up our joy butts right within us. There is a point where they can go no further, but they send their energy with us, around us. The ascended dolphin energy, that is. And now we can stand in our river and we gently walk the rest to where our spring started, and we stand right on top of it. We feel the connection to Mother Earth, to Father Sky, and all that in between, that is us, that is our world, our environment, including all and everything we know to be in our lives, all relationships. To all and everything. We look over that field of grass, and in the distance we see the buffalo. He gently walks up to us, and we look into each other's eyes that are filled with so much forgiveness, and gratitude. He is inviting you to forgive yourself for being hard on yourself, for blaming yourself, for all and everything, because deep in our heart that is what we do. Take this moment now to forgive yourself, and that it is okay and safe to simply be you, whatever that entails for you. We are still looking into each other's eyes, and there is such a depth within the buffalo's eyes. It's endless. And within his eyes, he is gifting you a gift for you that will carry you into the autumn time and throughout the autumn time. Now look into the buffalo's eyes and allow yourself to see, to hear, to feel, to taste. It may come as a symbol, a word, a feeling, an item. Open up your hands in front of you and receive the buffalo's gift of gratitude. if you feel like you have not received a gift, if you are straining yourself, pushing or forcing to receive this gift, because sometimes we just do not see, or sometimes we believe it to be or come in a certain way, which most likely it does not come. Allow yourself to open your heart again. Open it as wide as you can. Envisage the flower, which is still basking in the sunlight in that of the star Antares. And let go. Is there a feeling that hasn't been there before? Possibly a feeling of unconditional love you have for yourself. Or maybe it's something when you come out of this energy journey, you switch on your computer, you go outside, and you notice something. And in that instance, you know, this is my gift, and it will make perfect sense. So again, as we come towards the end of this energy journey, it's a matter of allowing yourself to receive. There is no pushing or forcing, no controlling for the matter, but a gentle allowance and an open heart. Let's take another deep breath in and out, and another one in and out. We get aware of our physical body again as we breathe in and out. We wiggle our fingers and toes. We circle our head. We shake our hands and feet. Whatever feels good to you to activate your body again. And welcome back to you. And this is the energy of autumn. There is no more that needs to be said. But I invite you to re-listen to this energy journey throughout the season of autumn. And if you are interested to learn more about the autumn time, I offer guidance programs. It's called Simply Me Guidance Program, where we dive even deeper into the energy of autumn and how this can be used for your personal and universal goals and intents. With that, I'm sending out my love, joy, and gratitude to you, wishing you a most wonderful season of autumn. Namaste.